Hey, good morning, everybody. Bob, Trade Genius, 9th of January. And I wanted to just do an update here before the market opens. And this is SPY. These are just my notes that I either share on videos or just to remind myself when I go into the charts. But we've had a really good push here off of this bottom. And we were confident that there was a short-term bottom in because all the indicators lined up. So so relative strength, broke the channel hard, came back inside the channel, and then this indicator and this indicator both told us that high risk reward for a reversal. And then as it climbed out, one thing that I look for is do I take the sell signal, and if I took profit, do I go back in and buy? And I use this indicator right here that tells me that it's a longer term stochastic that tells me whether or not does it favor you to buy the dip or does it favor you to ignore the opportunity. And this case here was we had another double confirmation from our signals, and the third signal said, yeah, go ahead and do it if you were in it. So we got this push higher. I've been waiting for the sell signal. When we got the sell signal, it's a good place to take profit if you wanted to, but you could ignore it because it was still above the 50 line here, or it was right at the 50 line. So really it was your call. So if you did get out, definitely you could have bought back in. Now we're at a point now where we now broke the top of the channel. This is 2 standard deviations linear regression. Okay, these usually contain the moves. Now it's dynamic, so as every 4-hour bar, this whole thing recalculates. So it'll be constantly moving, and like even here, this was breaking down to 3 deviations. Now it doesn't look like that because everything moved over time. So now what I'm waiting for here is now we're way overbought, we're way overbought, we're way overbought, but it still doesn't say to short it. And so what you're looking for here now is you're looking for some failures. And this is the moving average. Even the moving average says. So by every measure that people follow for trading, it's saying keep riding this trend. And so we're waiting for the next sell signal to go ahead and buy some puts. I'm holding just as a hedge for my long-term positions some SH calls, but if I want to get active and buy some puts, which I'm going to when I get the next sell signal, is that it's going to be a good setup. And this is over 80, so when this thing rolls back over, this rolls over below 75, and we get a sell signal, it's going to tell you you're going to make money. All right, and that's what happened up here. That was a good sell signal. Okay, this one was not. This was a good sell signal. This was a good sell signal. So anyway, that's SPY. And then just looking at it from an ES perspective is that this is the 60-minute. All right, this is money flow. Money flow starting to come out of it a little bit. All right, this is the stochastics 14 and 40. All right, and that's starting to come off as well. So everything's telling me that we're probably, and we hit a low volume area here, and we're at the top of the value channel. So, on the upside, it may push up to 2,600, and maybe that's a nice clean number for the algos. But if not, I think it's going to struggle a little bit, and it's going to kind of reset, and that's what we're looking for. I mean, this move was pretty intense, and nothing's really changed. And just remember, the Fed hasn't done anything differently. They just learned how to use sweet words to push the markets and to mollify President Trump. Now let me just shift gears a little bit and talk some stocks. Is that one to watch here is I'm dabbling into this. I bought 100 shares, and I'm going to buy another 100 shares today. GOLD. I'm slowly getting into it. I don't have a buy signal on it yet, but this is the largest. This and Newmont are really the gold miners that are the big boys, and so I don't know yet why this is selling off. I have to go look to see for the whys and wherefores, but I think it's a good one to accumulate, and so I've been adding a little bit here and there, and then we've gotten out of most of our gold miners for this move, but one that we're still in and likely not to sell is Goro, finally breaking out. We're finally profitable on the trade, and I think it's going to come back up and test this area right in here. So I think there's a nice move here for people, so it's a good trade to be in. And then one trade we got bounced out of but also broke out yesterday a little bit was Hecla Mining. That also broke out as well. So there's definitely interest in this area for the metals and miners. And then we took profit yesterday in lithium. I think things are getting a little bit frothy in the market, and we've been doing this yin and yang between industrials and precious, and so it was another profitable trade for us, and we took it, and it was about 3% trade in 2 days. And then we did a day trade yesterday on, we got out right away, is we did one here on an industrial metal and miner, Fair Globe, and we picked up a really nice trade on it. We bought it down at 170, sold at 196, and I don't normally day trade. I like doing these more as lottos, but I just didn't want this to pull back on me, but I put it on the watch list because I think it's going to fill this gap, and I'm just waiting for the next time to re-enter it and see if there's anything else here I want to talk to you about. That's pretty much it for right now. But anyway, I'm expecting consolidation day today, so hopefully it'll be a good day to trade the futures. And what I like to trade mostly is the Russell 2000 here, if it lets me go back in. And maybe it's not. Sometimes Thinkorswim just locks up on me, drives me nuts. But Russell's a nice thing to trade. It reacts a little bit better than ES, and I trade it on either the 1, 3, or 5 minute, depending on volatility. But anyway, thanks for listening. I'll catch up with you guys later. And if you want anything, we put a quick sale on till the 10th. If anybody wants to get any, take advantage of what we've been doing. This year's been really good. In fact, the last 6 months have been spectacular for us. Ever since they've stopped screwing around with this suppressing volatility, our style of trading has really taken off. And so we're just seeing orders of magnitude of greater profitability. And so if you want to see what our systems can do and make good money, there's winter special running right now, bundled. If you just want to grab a subscription and go monthly, you can use promo code WINTER and you get 45% off. And you're talking stupid cheap access to what we're doing. So take advantage of it. I think you'll like it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.